Hey, will you meet at 6?
You're watching Livethescene.com.
Yeah.
So congratulations on your sold-out tour. Has this been the biggest and best tour so far?
So far it's been insane. That's my input.
Today's only the 4th day, but the last 3 shows have been mental. The first 2 shows were a bit dodgy in certain parts, like us and then our crew, like some of the lights and things like that weren't working properly. But last night it was like spot on. So I hope tonight's going to be just as good as last night.
Tonight's like our biggest headline show tonight. We've never played the Apollo in Manchester, so it's a wicked thing. Hopefully we can step up another gig because we love Manchester, kids is thrive, so looking forward to it.
It's going to be sick.
So you Mate 6 are a band that have seemingly snowballed into something pretty big. Is it a bit daunting going from playing to maybe like 50 people to 2,000 or 3,000 people?
Well, there's quite misconceiving because we haven't actually gotten from playing to 50 people to playing to like 2,000, 3,000 people. It's been like a slow, steady kind of hill, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's taken a... Oh, sorry, I was just... Hey, I got something up my bum. There we go. No longer do I have something up.
That sounds disgusting.
No, I had my Caribbean in my bum. Yeah, like, I agree with Matt. Like, a lot of people always are like, oh, you guys have gone from nowhere to being this massive band or whatever, but I mean, in Manchester alone, we've played, what, the Jabez Clegg, the Roadhouse, Academy 1, 2, 3...
Numerous amounts of times.
Is there a barfly in Manchester?
No, we've played like 5, 6 different venues before we've got to this point of the Apollo. So I really kind of feel like everything we've done has been kind of like an organic, natural build, you know. So I'm glad that, like, I think right now at playing the Manchester Apollo, we're ready to be a band that should be headlining that kind of venue. Whereas if this had happened a year and a half ago, I don't think we would have been able to step up to the plate, you know. So I'm glad that it's taken us, you know, the 3 years it has.
Yeah, we literally toured our arseholes. The first time we came here, we played to 3 people. The second time we played to 100 people. Then we came back, and when you started getting bigger and bigger. So yeah, like it has been quite a slow and steady.
It's been fun though. Great. Yeah.
Has been good.
So obviously you play an awful lot of shows. When do you ever get time to stop?
Don't know if it's not though, that's for sure. If it's playing a lot of shows. I know. I was just joking.
Yeah, no, we don't get too much time off. We had Christmas time off, which was awesome. I went to Iceland, which is sick.
I went to Cornwall, so, which wasn't as sick, but
I bet it was cold. Actually, Iceland was pretty cold as well. What am I talking about?
I went down the pub.
Still a move, but we've got some time off in April. But we just came back from Australia. We did 2 weeks in Australia. And it was like a tour, but it wasn't like a tour because it was like a holiday. It was maybe the best thing I've ever done, like in my entire life.
Soundwave Festival was like literally, it was just such a well catered festival for bands. Like you were treated like amazingly well, and it was just like, yeah, you're a band, you're playing shows, but it's also like you're having a holiday with your bandmate. So it's a wicked feeling.
We did some cool shit.
Please, AJ.
Please, we want to come back.
So rumour has it that you Mate 6 and Weird Things have been battling it out on video games on the tour. Who's better than you Mate 6?
We're obviously better because realistically,
I wouldn't say that.
we've been playing. Well, dude, okay, let me tell you a story, okay? We were in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we were on the AP tour, and they were on an all-time low tour out there, and our tours kind of crossed path, and they came on. We went onto their bus, and like, we'll beat any of you guys at FIFA. And like Max got beat in the first game by one of the, like, Chris.
1-0, like Chris.
Yeah, being 1-0. And then I sit down and I'm playing Dan, their drummer. He's like talking shit. He's like, I'm gonna beat you, blah, blah. Anyway, literally the first move of the game, like I score. I literally just look at him and go, who's the bitch now? And then I just won like 4-5-0.
The thing is, so you say who's the bitch now? I watched Danny, the drummer from We the Kings, tame 5 people back to back yesterday at Drop Dead Party. 5 people back to back.
Who were they though?
All the decent FIFA players. Nichols.
Yeah, they were just drunk. They were just drunk. Basically, Americans can't play what they call soccer, which is in fact football.
I'm going to stand up for them because they can play good, but I still think we're better than them. So they want us to do a 2-on-2 match. So me and Josh are going to have to pup some.
Pubs.
So you're playing the Warped Tour over the summer. Obviously, that's quite a long trek. Will you be playing any of the UK summer festivals over the summer?
We might be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, it's unconfirmed. Like, we're just waiting to find out on certain slots and stuff. We got offered Sonus Fear, but we're on Warped Tour and we can't do that. and then some other festivals have been offered, but we can't because we're on Warped Tour. So
In the States, slumming it.
slamming it, losing weight, 'cause we're just sitting in the sun all day.
Not showering for 6 days in a row.
I'm telling you, this could be good for this belly. I'm telling you, I'm looking at it right now. This is like,
Yeah, put that away, mate. Put that away.
Complain about how you don't get any girls and then you show off your belly.
yeah, well, I'm quite happy with myself right now.
I'm quite happy with myself. Good lad.
So your latest album, Hold Me Down, reached number 5 in the UK charts. Were you surprised it reached that high?
We didn't expect it to do that. We when we wrote the album, we were just like, I wonder what this album will do. We were like, maybe top 20. We were just like, yeah, that'd be sweet. But hopefully top 10. Like we were like, if we get top 10, that's gonna be mental. We're in at 5, and we were just like blown away. Basically, at one point we were ahead of Lady Gaga. We were at number 4 when we first came in, and we were just like, what is happening?
Our label was just saying to us, like, we gave them the CD and we're like, well, you either like it or you don't, and you want to take us on. They're like, we love it. It's going to be a top 5 album. We're like, well, if it does well anyway, if it gets like top 20, we'll all be happy. Like, it's just an album we write to just enjoy ourselves as musicians. Like, we enjoy playing these songs. This is where You Me at 6 is at now. So like to be put up there with people like, as Matt said, Lady Gaga and Paolo Nutini, it's like such a privileged achievement for us, because we didn't think this would happen to our band. We're just a set of like 19, 20-year-old guys just playing music for fun. So it's wicked.
So the album's a little heavier than Take Off Your Colours. What was your intention when you went in to record Hold Me Down?
We didn't really have an intention. We wrote the songs as if we just went into the studio, wrote what we wanted to write. We didn't say, right, we need to write a rock album, we need to write a pop album. We wrote what we wanted to do, and it came out like this, basically, didn't
What's
it?
good is that in our band we've got different people that can write different kind of songs. Like, I think the boys would probably say that I write just like straight up pop, or like straight, do you know what I mean? Like I like the poppier
pop-punk.
songs, yeah, poppy ones. Max is the one that writes the more riffy ones. Chris is Chris is the kind of guitarist that, like, you play him a riff and he'll find something to sit just perfectly underneath it or go on top of it, and
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
insane.
he like it's the same with Max. Like, they're both really good at just like, if I play them riff, I'm like, oh, I've got this song, what do you think? They'll be like, all right, keep playing it, and by 20 minutes later we've got a chorus, you know. So we work quite well in that way when it comes to songwriting. But I don't think we had any intentions. I think our main intention, if any, were to make sure that we didn't compromise our sound just because we were signing to a major label. You know, we weren't like, oh, we've got to write all these massive singles for our label. We just thought, let's go write some songs that we enjoy listening back to, and that's what we did. And fortunately, people have enjoyed listening to them too. So
Yeah.
so you can hope for, really.
So what happens next? Are you more touring, a new album, or anything else?
When we're going to Japan, which is going to be insane. We do that at the beginning of April, then we got the rest of the April off, and then we go to Europe. We go to Europe?
We go to
Europe
Europe,
and
Yeah.
and then
America, then we're going to try and head back to Australia, try and do another UK tour.
we're going to be busy until pretty much the end of the year. Like, we just want to push this album as much as we can. Like, I think us as a 5, like as the whole band, we think the city's got a lot of potential. Like, we have started to make ground now in the UK, but it'd be nice to start spreading the word out in other different countries we've never been to before. Like Australia, like as Matt said, we're trying to go back there in September. Like when we did Soundwave, like we were like, oh, if we play like 50 to 100 kids, that'd be wicked. And it end up us playing to like 1,500 to 2,000 kids a day. And we're like, we really need to come back to this area because they're still singing our songs. Like, and our CD came out 2 months here, and they're into it big time. So we now know what territories we have to work on as a band.
Yeah,
And why should someone come and see you at 6 Live?
because it's going to be hilarious, because one of us is going to fall over, because we got some ramps,
If
and we're
you
going to
wanna-
fall off them.
If you want to see a pasty white bum, I get mine out quite often now, it seems like. So, and we have a lot of light and production on the tour as well. We take a lot of time and we care about our live show a lot. So
I think the classic misconception about our band is that, like, we make lots of money from what we do, and like from this tour we've literally spent every single penny of our guarantee back into the show. Like, we've never been on a tour this big. We have like 18 crew members, like, because of the scale of production we've brought out. Like, it's no, like, I'm not saying it's like 30 Seconds to Mars massive. I'm saying by our standards, you know, it's quite big. So I mean,
It takes them 7 hours to set up our stage setup. 7 hours.
yeah, it's pretty stupid. So, you know, I'm happy with it. I'd rather be in a band that got remembered for. I think what a lot of people keep saying is they keep coming back and watching us, you know, again and again and again, because every time they come to a UK tour, we're doing something different, you know. And like, I was speaking to some girls outside, and one of them was like, "Yes, it's my 13th time seeing you." And I'm like, One of my favorite bands, you know, like Newfound Glory. I think I've seen them 4 times, other than when I've been on tour with them. But like I've only seen them, you know. So I just think that's nuts that people would do that. So yeah,
Big fans of music.
Finally, have you got any messages for the fans out there? Thank you.
cheers.
Thank you.
And see you soon.
Yeah, we come out and say hello in a bit, so see you in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, I came on the bus earlier and I was really hungover. That's why I only took a few pictures.
Yeah.
I did about an hour and a half out there today, so.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And celebrations. Right, thank you very much, man.